Okay. So no, we're starting with a retail business use case. Right? So now how the retail business is operating in nowadays. It's maybe a Flipkart or Amazon or Alibaba or something else. So now how the retail business is operating and what are the different modules and segments in it. So now, if you're able to observe, the business is a specific entity which will deal and which will interrelate to all these activities. So now definitely a business need to provide a products or services, and it should have some customers, and it should have some company's internal information and products information specifically, and along with that customers information, and identifying the impact of each and every one on another. So these are the broadly specified modules we are going to discuss. Can you tell me, can anyone tell me how the process is going to happen? How the process is going to happen? For example, what I'm asking, uh, if you want to buy a product, so can you please tell me the steps what you're going to take? So
As a
who will
customer,
start? Yeah, as a customer, as a customer.
okay.
will
So
search
first
the
we'll start searching for the product.
We will go to the
Directly,
application.
directly you will search for the product.
We will go to the application, that app.
So
Search
I
for
mean
the
to say,
site. Search for the
no,
site.
And the product, what we want.
Website.
listen, guys. So this is from the customer perspective, right?
Yes.
Right? Actually, the thought from where it came, we should have a requirement, right, for that particular product.
The
Initiation will
specifications, you
start
should
at
meet
there.
the specifications.
First of all, we need to have a requirement related to the particular
Requirement.
product,
Okay.
right? There it will initiate. Okay, after the requirement, what you will do? What we will do?
We'll search in different platforms and
Searching,
yes,
right? In a market, so no, the things which are going to fulfill our requirement in market, multiple choices available for us. So now we'll search for the available choices. So after searching that available choices, we'll
Choose
select
what?
one.
Select
We'll
what
select
we
one.
what we
Yes.
want.
Yes, select one product. One.
based on different criteria like the
Yes,
price, quality, and the company reputation.
requirements. Okay, requirements. So no, this requirement suitability is not individually, right? It depends on the different things. What are those different things? Someone already told.
The price,
First thing is
Price.
price,
Quality.
quality, and for example, you try to purchase a product. It may take 3 or 4 days to reach your home to deliver it.
okay,
You search the
Expiry.
same, right?
Expiry date and all. Availability.
Availability time. You mean so logistics supply.
and the
And
company's reputation, like whether they sell the brand. Okay.
Brand name.
and what are the things you will choose? Price,
Return.
quality, availability
Return.
time. Sorry?
Return policy. Return policy. Something kind of.
Okay. Return policy. don't see any other thing when you're purchasing a product which is suitable for your requirement. You
Based,
need to have
Compare
based
with
on the
the
reviews.
Review.
competitors. Compare.
Yes. When you're selecting the one specific thing from all the choices, you will perform all those operations, right? You will check with
Warranty,
that
guarantee
company
or
that.
something.
Yes, right. Okay. And
Beautiful.
and anyone want to add anything? That's it, or anyone want to add any point?
No.
Okay, right.
Maintenance, how do you maintain the product or something, some information about that maintenance? Support. Maintenance. Yeah.
Okay. Are any other factors will influence when you're purchasing any product?
Shipping.
Yes, that is mentioned at the availability time and logistics supply. And okay, from the company perspective, from the company perspective, can you please help me? Snow, you are the company.
Okay. If they want to
Integration.
procure,
Availability,
Yeah, and we have to work on integration and see work on the data. So if I'm going to buy something from the some products, so if I need any data from that product company, so they should provide me accurate data now.
Okay, right. So now here, up to now we discussed the from the customer point of view.
yes.
Now, now we are moving to the company perspective. What are the things they'll take consider and how they'll target the customers? What type of advertisements they'll do? What type of offers they'll do? What type of promotionals they'll do? What type of people they'll identify? They think like that. This is maybe the requirement for these people. So how they'll think? How the company will think to sell their product?
advertising,
Sorry,
advertising,
advertising. And
Categorizing the customers. Categorizing.
okay,
discount offers, coupon offers,
Catalogs. Providing catalogs.
discounts.
Campaigning.
Campaigning, digital marketing, and promotions all will
Yes,
come
it
under
comes
advertisement, right?
advertising. Yes, yes.
And next,
Mm. Maintaining the high quality to attract the customers.
okay,
Provide servicing after if customer is going to have any issue in future.
okay, and service.
Yep.
shipping, shipping, free
Uh,
shipping.
Sunita, can you please once check your mic, or maybe you can keep hold a little bit away from your mouth. Service and any points you want to add?
Mm,
Direct shipping or on-demand shipping.
Sorry, on-demand shipping.
Yeah.
Okay, shipping. What are the different categories? Priority, a prime member, or very prominent user. So all those things will be covered at here. And next, first they need to understand the customer requirements and where there is a gap in the market. First they'll do that thing, right? After that they'll start producing this product based on the requirement and based on the they will what type of products they want to manufacture and how quality they need to maintain, how much advertisement they need to do for that particular product, how they are going to provide the service, and if there is any unexpected thing happen, how they are going to compensate, how they are maintained, all these things will be come under picture.
yeah.
So if you observe clearly, data analytics is at everywhere in each and every step. Deciding the price to manufacturing and supplying and providing different products to the different people who are in a requirement. Each and every step, data analytics will influence and data analytics will play a role. You know, right? So, no, whatever may be the online shopping app or the interactive medium will help us to identify or to navigate to the products or to purchase or something else. But the behind logic, what type of products it need to be shown, what type of advertisement it need to be shown. So just I'll try to give you some examples related to it, how the data analytics will be in our day-to-day life. So now can you please tell me, anyone tried to shop or search for a specific product in Google and then you observed related advertisements in Twitter and Facebook and as well as in YouTube?
Yes, we experienced it.
Okay, these are regular phenomena. How they are going to know? How they're going to know all this information? You're searching for this particular product. Okay, there is a high probability to purchase this product if we provide some more information. Then what
They
he'll do?
capture. Yeah.
They are capturing our data.
Yes.
So no, there are a lot of the privacy issues are there, but even though when we are installing and when we are using that app or application, we'll use right, accept the terms, accept the terms, accept the terms. Based on all those things, they'll grab the data and they'll do the analysis to show that information. And if you observe, if you purchase any specific product, product, after that you will get some suggestions.
Yes.
For example, if you purchase any mobile, after that you'll get a note like that. This is a pouch. This is a with a discount. This is a power bank. This is a mobile tempered glass or something else. So all the related items you will get as a suggestion.
Yes.
Who will decide that particular suggestions? If a person purchased this particular product, this particular person may also be interested to purchase this. How who will identify? Who will analyze the data? So at there also our role will be there
Okay.
to see the data, to observe the data. And whenever you are watching any videos from the OTT apps, based on your pattern, all the recommended videos and the choosy list and each and everything is going to update. How it's going to update?
Artificial intelligence.
So no, artificial intelligence is not a rocket science or it's something else.
Yeah. The analyzation of data.
For example, I'll say. So now we are not only the one person, right? Just simply I'm saying we're not only the one person who is using app.
Accessing, yes.
The forget about artificial intelligence and all those things. Just I'll try to give this particular explanation in a very simple way. So now we have a 1 lakh customers. You can think 1 million customers.
Mhm.
Okay. Right. Okay.
Yes.
For example. Okay. We have 1,000 movies, 500 web series. Okay. How many customers we have? Count of the customers. It's 1 million, right?
Yes.
Total how many movies?
1,000.
1,000.
500 web series. For example, person A is there. He watched movie 1, after that movie 90, after that movie 34, after that movie 23. Okay, so this is a particular person A1. Okay, we'll decide like that. C1. So like this, we have a 1 million people's customer information, right? What they are seeing, what they are watching, after watching what movie they're watching, they'll try to watch. So now we have all this information, right? From the initiation of that app and from the initiation of that service, they'll capture each and everything and they'll try to update their data each and every time. How? So now, for example, another person came into the picture, and for example, this is the pattern what they are observing. Another person came into the picture and he started watching customer 100. He started watching M90. Then, as a business person, you can feel like that particular OTT app is yours. What you will suggest to that particular C100 customer? So based on the based on
M34,
M1 or
M23,
M20.
M1, yeah, the rest of the first customer watched.
M34 or 23, or
M1.
there are chances to you
M1,
can refer M1 also.
like whatever C1 watched. So yeah, like that.
Yes, right? So
Mm.
that is, for example, if you suggested M34 and M90, for example, you suggested M34 and M23. From this, if we chooses M23, then what you will do? You'll go and search, is there any pattern after using, yeah, after watching M23, what type of content he like to do, he like to see, right?
Yes.
M34.
Right? Maybe we have a
Yeah.
multiple patterns, right? We have a thousand movies and 500 web series. For example, once I saw any fictional movie, I want to see some web series which is related to that particular fictional. For example, if I'm very forwarding and skipping the episodes from the frictional web series, they can understand like that. Okay, this particular series may be not that much interested to him. We need to give some other stuff. Why? Because he is
Yes.
skipping each and everything.
Yes.
So now, if we're skipping something, right? So that type of analysis is going to happen. Artificial intelligence and data science will help you to do this implementations in a big level.
Mhm.
For example, to suggest and to that to identify that particular things by by doing some programmatic by programmatically implementing all these things, recommendations and all those things. But before that, all are those also implemented after analyzing the data. So now without analyzing data, you're not able to use any data science, or you're not able to use any machine learning, or you're not able to design algorithm which will related on artificial intelligence. The data analysis is the basic step which we need to be perform must and should.
Okay.
Okay, Right. I meant to say like these are the things which are going to happen. Now, if you observe in advertisement, analysis will be there, right?
Mhm.
Yes.
For which area? We have 1,000 products. What type of products will be suitable in what areas? What age groups? What group of people? All those categorizing. What discount will be attract to the people? What catalogs? What interesting catalogs? For example, just I'll ask a question. Whenever you went to Walmart or something else, Walmart or any other grocery or shopping mall, what you're able to see at the billing counter? What you're
Some
able to
quick
see?
snacks or
Okay. Okay. Any other observations?
and
Uh,
you earn some rewards kind of thing if you what kind of thing? A Walmart card or kind of thing.
Okay. You went to any store. Can you please
Okay.
try to recollect what you're able to see on your right side and what you are able to see at a different heights and what you're able to see at left hand side? Entering into the shopping mall or grocery store or whatever it may be. Try to
So,
recollect.
yeah,
Like a
it's
third vendor?
different departments for the things.
Sorry.
It's different departments for the things. Like
Yes,
on the
yes,
top, they
yes,
mention
definitely,
the where
yes,
which item is placed.
yes, definitely. Different items and different sections will be there in the shopping mall. I'm not denying it. Just I'm asking, try to recollect the position of the goods and the placements of the goods in a shopping mall. It may be a clothes store or it may be a grocery or it may be an electronic gadgets and all those things.
Yeah.
Right
What
side it will
height
be
the
groceries, and left side it's going to be the all the pharmacy thing and cosmetics thing and everything like that. And in the middle thing, the clothes and everything.
Yeah.
okay, right. And the
Then the
placement of those
textiles.
goods, if you remember, if you recollect, the placements of those goods, how those are arranged in different racks or different shelves.
Based on discount, and if you go very last
Okay.
aisle, so you can see clearance section.
Okay. And any other observations?
Most popular brands on the top shelf,
Mm-hmm.
and if they have any, if they want to promote something, they will put it in the top. Means our how to. It's easy for us to pick them like that,
Okay.
like kind of thing.
Right.
They will
Definitely,
arrange.
that's a very valid point. And any other observations you identified?
Any more items which are in the store, they will put in the store in the front.
So no, we're not able to hear your voice, Sunita. I hope.
Oh, okay. I will see.
I meant to say like maybe you need to change your mic or something else.
Oh, okay. I will see.
Oh, now you can. Now it's a little bit fine.
Okay. Sorry about that.
Okay. Right. Now if you observe, uh, you went along with your children to the shopping.
Yeah.
Okay. What is the problem you'll face? The things which are required and which are lovable for them are
They
reachable to
will.
them, right?
Yes.
Yeah, they are placed at the billing counters, like their candies and all. Their
And
Near the
along
toys,
with
billing counters, the
candies.
candies.
yes,
Yeah,
why? Yes,
And
why?
they will.
Because that is the at end stage, right?
yeah,
If we
Yes.
take, so maybe we'll feel some shy to take from our children and to keep it there. We don't have that
yeah,
much time. Just directly, we need to
yeah.
clear the bill and we need to go out.
I know. So yeah,
The
if it's
products
under review.
attracts more, which
Yes,
attracts more, we will keep it.
Also, it's
yes,
reachable for the kids.
yes.
They can easily
The
grab
height
them.
of that particular
Yep.
placement also.
Yeah.
Okay, and along with that, so now if you observe, try to recollect once again. If you went to any stores, please try to recollect. The more marginal and the more profitable to the business. For example, Adidas, you went to any clothes store. the things which are directly visible to your eyes without bending or without moving or without looking very difficulty, all the things which you are able to see are very profitable and very margin making for them.
Mhm.
Mannequins are dressed with them. Am I wrong?
Okay, the products which we like and the products which we already habituate to purchase, those all are placed at very far. Why? Because at any way that is our requirement, we'll go and search for those things. You're able to hear me?
Yes,
Yeah, okay, getting it.
You got my point?
Yes.
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 Okay. So now if you observe anything, a new product came into the market and that is, I mean to say like that they're providing very,
Which they
uh,
have to promote and all.
yes, they want to promote and all those things. What is the position of that particular product?
The French. Um,
Right side of your entry. Why? Because
Okay.
most of the people are right-handed and right. So they'll think like that whenever we enter now, directly we will see into the right side.
Oh, really? You didn't observe that.
So just
Okay.
just once again, if you went, na- so see,
Yeah.
I mean, so just you can feel like that. Once you entered into the mall, what side you will see,
Obviously, right side. Yeah.
right? If we that is a requirement or not, that's our general. For example, if left-hand side people will be there, now they'll look into the left side. But most of the people are right-handed, right? So they'll whatever may be the new product launched, they'll try to focus on to keep it in a
Right, sir.
right side, right side. If it is a child's one, what they'll do? If it's related to kids, what
They'll
type of
keep it in the
advertisement they'll
counter.
do? Along with that counter,
Yes.
they'll keep some toys near to that
Shelves
particular
which are
product.
reachable to them.
Yes, yes. Or
Yeah.
otherwise, they'll set up a Play Store related to. I want to say like they set up some Play Store related to that particular product,
Mm.
or they'll give some trial thing. I mean to say like so no, recently I saw in one mall in India. It's like that. One new remote car is launched. Okay, and they created created a limited uh, play zone nearer to it. Initially,
Okay.
I waited and I observed for almost 30 minutes. Each and every kid is playing at there, and the parents feel like that. So now, if we leave him at here, and we can go and shop freely. Okay, they're staying it, they're playing with that, and meanwhile, these people they completed their shopping. At the end of the time, what happened? He came along with that one kid. I want this, I want this, I want this. Literally, he's crying. What they need to do? They need to buy it, right?
Right.
So now initially what they'll feel like that, okay, it will be little comfort for us. He is playing at there and we can complete our shopping. After that, so no, he habituated to that particular product and he liked that particular product. That's a marketing strategy. And how
Okay.
to attract the customers, how to understand and how to focus our customers. Okay, all these things, everything, every of the discussion what we happened are completely related to the data analytics. Okay, to optimize and to do all these activities, we need these things: Excel, Tableau, SQL, data warehousing, Power BI. Okay, these are the things what we need to have an understanding, a moderate level of understanding we need to have on all of these things. Can you please tell me how many people are familiar with any one of this? familiar or you're using in a regular day-to-day work?
Yeah, Excels and all we SQL.
I use Excel every
We
day.
use in daily life we use Excel, SQL.
Okay.
I have the basic idea on Excel, Python, and SQL.
Okay. And anyone related to Tableau or Power BI?
No.
Okay. Right. So no, can anyone tell me what is the use of Excel?
Sort the data and data.
Sort the data and
To organize the
Repeat
data
it.
in a tabular format.
Tabular format to organize the data.
Yes.
Okay.
and can do some calculation also by giving the formula repeated. Repeat. We can repeat the rows and columns, manipulating it. Yes.
And
And we can represent the data in bar charts, visualizing, yes, visualizing the data.
and
Mm,
Sorting the data.
sorry.
Sorting the data.
And we can
So
analyze the data also. Like if you
in
have a
manipulating
sales
data,
data.
in manipulating data, manipulating means changing, doing something on it. Each and every operations, different type of operations will come under it. Changing, replacing, converting.
Organizing the data.
Sorry, what it is?
Organizing the data.
Authorizing.
Or
Organizing, she is saying, I think.
Okay, organizing the data.
Calculating also can be done.
comparison also.
Okay, and
Comparison.
Using VLOOKUP and
Pivot tables.
tables.
comparisons.
Using pivot tables, you can sort the data.
Sorry.
Pivot table. You can use the pivot table.
Okay, analysis. In analysis, what are the things will come into the picture? In analysis, what are the things will come into the picture? What you will do? Okay, you are saying analysis. You will do what you will do. Exactly, tell me.
Collecting data based on certain criteria, we have to
That is a
analyze.
data collection, right? That is a data collection.
Okay. Compare. Okay, compare.
What you will do? Okay, you are saying analysis. What is analysis? If you're not able to tell orally, you can take some example and you can explain me. You can explain also.
Sorting the data. Sort the data.
Like if we have a sales data, based on that data, we'll get to know like each month how much sales we have done, like whether it is increased or decreased month by month or week by week, whatever it is. Like we can analyze that data and how much profit we made, kind of thing.
I can say analysis means analysis. The results which we are analyzing are not directly visible to our eyes directly from the data. So we need to perform some specific operations. Either you need to group, or you need to filter, or you need to calculate each and every categories, and you need to identify some patterns. So to analyze and to get the results, you need to do some operations to see which is hidden inside the data.
Yes.
Right? That all those such type of activities will be considered as an analysis. Okay. In Excel, what you will do basically, okay, these are the things. Anyone want to add anything? Any other thing? Anyone want to add any other things?
Mm.
Can I add pivot tables here
Yes, you can add.
and we look up?
So those are, you can consider like that, those are features which are available in Excel.
Excel to analyze the data.
But yes, these are the activities, right? Activities which we are performing in Excel. Now we're capturing. Creating and retrieving data, right?
Yes.
And the next thing. So no, you will enter the data and you will extract the data. And what are the different type of things you will do?
Manipulate the data.
You will format the data, right?
Mhm.
We can do calculations.
So what you're saying?
We can do calculations in Excel.
Can you try to give a best word?
Um,
Yes,
Manipulate.
definitely will.
Financial report kind of, we can do.
Reports and summaries you will do. So what, how you will refer all those things?
Budgeting.
No.
I don't know.
So just try to find some suitable word, you'll use in regular day to day. Creating and retrieving data, and if there is any text data, or if there is any text data, we need to change into this a numerical. If there is any numerical into data, we need to be in a
Data
position, we need to
typing.
change it into. Yes, that will come under formatting. That all will come under formatting.
Okay. Generating reports, you mean?
Reports, right? Everything
Yes.
are report.
Yes.
Everything. In to get the reports, we need to do different type of mathematical operations to implement a different type of conditions. For example, this particular person belongs to this gender. He may be interested in that particular product, or this particular product is purchased by uh, 500 people. In those, what are the different genders? So no, you can analyze whatever you want. Okay,
Mm.
creating and retrieving the data and formatting and creating reports, and along
Analyze,
with that,
analyzing. Okay.
Visualizing the data.
visualizations and
Analyzing.
visualizations with help of what?
With the graphs, like a
Chart.
statistics.
Yes.
Okay.
Right. Definitely, you need to use mathematics, and at the end of the day, how you are going to measure, how you are going to measure the performance, how you're going to give. So no, it may be a marks, or it may be a ranks, or it may be a profit, or at the end of the day, how you will say.
Percentages.
Within with help of the numbers only you will describe, right?
Yes.
Maybe I can say like that, he's very tall, it's not sufficient, right?
Yeah.
So you need to give some measure
How
to it.
tall he is.
You need to give some measure for each and everything.
Okay. Okay.
Either it may be a grade, or hike, or percentage, or package, or rewards, or whatever it may be. You need to use numbers at any cost. Without numbers, that's not a definite one. There is no definite.
Yes.
Okay. And now to do reporting and to analyze, what will be helpful? Come on.
Pivot
It
tables.
is someone's a favorite one. From starting onwards, people are saying pivot tables and filters and come on, tell me.
VLOOKUP,
No.
Anyone use the match function or index function? Match or index? Pivot tables, filters, match, index, and
We look up
conditional formatting,
condition formulas and lookups, right? So now you understand what you're going to use in our day-to-day work. We need to get some, for example, it's a small level company. Excel is sufficient to do all these things. They'll use Excel too. So, anyone know the limit of the Excel? How much data we can store or how many rows of data we can uh, avail in Excel?
No.
It's approximately 1 million
what
rows. Okay, see now. Now, so no, statistics is the very important one. I'm going to say like I don't say like that you need to be go to your school and you need to be very comfortable with the maths. No. So no, we need to have some basic knowledge on statistics. Why? Because we need to tell something to the business, right? After performing all these operations. Either this is performing this much or this is not performing at this much percentage or like that, like this. And we need to know some basic concepts related to statistics. So now I'll tell you, don't worry about it. You don't fear about it. There's no how many formulas we need to remember and all those things. That stuff I'll take in. Okay, just see now. So these are the things which are related to statistics. Excel. Now, Tableau. So now, anyone know what you can able to do it with the Tableau for what it is at least?
Visualization tool.
Yes. What is the official name for it?
dashboards.
Dashboards is a facility inside to the Tableau. No problem. You can give it a try. Visualization tool, and these all are considered as a reporting tools. Tableau and Power BI all will be considered as a reporting tools. Okay. In Tableau, we can connect different data sources. Either it's a RDBMS or big data related. You know the RDBMS? Relational database management systems like Oracle, MySQL. So now where the database is building on the principles of the relational database things. So those will be considered as RDBMS. Big data means, Hive and all those things. So now we can directly connect those data into this particular Tableau. We can import, we can take it in a form of extinctive form or either it's in a live format. We can take and we can do manipulations, we can do corrections, we can do replaces, we can rename the columns and we can produce the visualizations which will be helpful for the business. These all the things at the end of the day we'll do it in a Tableau. So now what you will do in SQL, I hope I heard from someone, they used SQL and all those things. Can you please help me what you will do with help of SQL?
SQL is a kind of database where we store the data in the form of tables.
Mhm. SQL is not a database.
We write
Oh,
queries to
query language. Sorry, SQL is a
Okay.
query language
SQL is
where
a
we retrieve the data from the database. Sorry.
yes, right. It's like a language which will be helpful to communicate to the database what type of data we want to see or we want to fetch.
Yes.
Okay. Okay. We'll retrieve the data. Okay. And what are the things you will do? Retrieving the data and
updating the data, inserting the data, deleting the data. We can, use joins to interact more
so
than one
all this
user.
will come under. All this will come under
Yeah, right. Sorry.
conditions, joins, different type of joins. Okay. In the retrieving process only, right? In the retrieving process only we'll use. Okay. Changing the data, updating the data, deleting the data, manipulating the data, adding or deleting, all these will come under changing the data. For this, we are going to use the community version related to SQL. Okay. So now, whatever may be the use case, definitely we need to fetch data. Most of the organizations will accommodate their data into any of the normal database systems or the big data systems. If it is big data, that's a different story. So no, there is some team, they'll help or they'll try to design some pipelines which will be the data will be flowed from the big data environment to our local things based on our requirement. If it's a MySQL or something such type of environment, we need to be participate to fetch the data based on the business requirement which we need to fill out. For example, one company data will be there. They asked you which product is the highest sold for this week. So what type of information you will extract from the database? Anyone can answer?
Sales information.
Just sales information. For example, in a company, not on it's completely not run on one product, right?
Yes.
It will run on multiple products. What is the data you will fetch? So you will have product number, product ID, who purchased it, what is the profit, what is the loss, how frequently, and lot you have a lot of data. But what is the business question? What is the highest number of sold product? Then what you will do? What you will fetch?
Count, quantity.
Just directly you'll extract
Based on
only the
items.
y-
Product
y-
ID.
yes, you need to fetch the data which is very required for you. That is a product ID, right? The product ID, how many times that particular product sold? That is the question which is business asked. First, you need to give that answer, and after that, you can analyze why only that particular product is sold high in this month. Is this is in last month also like that, or any other product? If it is not in the last month, why only this month? If this is in the last month also, what is the reason to increase the sale of this particular product? All these are possibilities. We can do n number of things by analyzing all these things. But the main difference is you need to be very precise and clear on the problem statement. That is a very important thing. Okay. And the data warehousing is how you need to search for it, how you need to store. For example, you have different products, cosmetics, edible items, and a lot of things. How you will arrange all those things in a shelf in your home? Like that, we have a different data, different tables, different columns. how we are going to arrange all this data into the database. Those concepts will be covered under data warehouse. Python. What is the use of Python? I hope someone told.
It's a programming language where we implement our logic.
Okay, that's absolutely right. Python is a very simple language, guys. If you don't have any IT experience and if you're completely unfamiliar with the Python also, you can learn.
Yes.
You know, nowadays Python is introducing in, uh, you know, in schooling also.
Yes. It has
That
more
much
number of libraries, which
uh,
makes our coding part easy.
coding part easy. Along with that, the syntax and the complexity and rules and regulations for Python also very less compared to the other languages. Okay, enough. Power BI. This is also same like Tableau. You know, so but a different functionality. It's a different product. Tableau is an individual product. Power BI is an individual product from the another company. So that is the main difference at here. Now coming to this particular thing, is, so up to now, you have any questions you can ask me. After that, I'll try to explain one use case and then we'll wrap up this session for today. Up to now, anyone have any questions related to it?
As you mentioned, Tableau and Power BI both are visualization tools, right?
Yes.
So which one is most used, and do we need to learn both the visualization tools? One
Uh,
is it
okay.
like if we go with one, is it enough?
It's completely depends upon the company and the JD which you are trying. So who's this?
Rajni, my name is Rajni.
Okay, Rajni. So it's completely depends upon the company. You're going into a company where Power BI is utilizing.
Okay,
Then what you will do?
okay.
At
So
least you
we
have
need
some
to
basic knowledge,
basic knowledge,
and if
right?
then you can able to cope up, right? If you're, for example, you learn Power BI well, so no, you feel like that Power BI is good interested to you, and you learn Power BI well. In that company, they are using Tableau. Then
Mhm.
what you will do? You'll say like that, no, I know only Power BI. Can you please replace all those things? We are not able to say, right? We need to be involved with the system and we need to go.
So both are used equally in the companies. It's not like one is most used visualization tool kind of thing.
These two are market leaders. We have multiple other visualization tools also, like ClickSense and ClickView and the different things are also there.
Okay.
But these two are the market leaders. Don't worry. So I meant to say like Tableau you're able to get, and Power BI also you'll learn some decent knowledge in it to be easy to do deal with the work and creating a dashboards and implementing in multiple filters on each and every pages and how to load the data and all those things you'll learn. Don't worry about it.
Okay. Yeah. Thank you.
Okay, thank you. And anyone have any other questions?
So what is the difference between SQL and Power BI? Actually, I saw Power BI tool in my company, and that lady was writing big SQLs over there, and
Mm-hmm.
she was creating reports based on the words queries.
Mm-hmm.
So just want to understand like what is the difference? Like SQL, we use SQL to write the queries, and I guess we use Power BI as well to write the queries.
Okay. Power BI is a visualization tool, right?
Mm-hmm. But behind that reporting,
Okay,
we
I'll
need
tell,
to
I'll
write
tell,
some.
I'll tell, I'll
Yeah.
tell, I'll tell. No, it is a reporting tool. What it will create reports with help of what? Data. Data will come from DB. To fetch the DB, what you will use? In database, multiple data will be there. From that, you need to select your requirement. Previously, we discussed it, right? In database, we have a lot of information based on the business requirement. and the type of reports what we want to see. We'll fetch the data from the database with help of the SQL. After fetching the data by using Power BI or by using Tableau, we'll create the reports. Is it clear?
Yes. Thank you.
No problem. No problem. Whatever may be the question, you can go with your questions.
Yeah, one more question. Is it
Yes,
okay?
no problem. No problem. Tell me how many questions.
So
No
what
problem.
is covered in Python, like how much coding is required and what are the concepts that we are going to see in Python?
We'll start from zero. We'll start from zero. You don't need any coding experience. We're going to uh, start from very basics and we'll go for up to different libraries you are saying, right? Maybe you hear the name NumPy and
NumPy,
Pandas,
Pandas, yes,
which will be used and very important for the data analysis task.
Matplotlib and Seaborn for visualization.
Those are for the visualizations. Visualizations, I don't prefer NumPy and Pandas. Why? Because for visualizations, we have Tableau and Power BI.
So we don't touch those libraries, right? In that case,
Yes,
Matplotlib and
yes,
Seaborn. Okay.
yes.
Yeah.
Matplotlib, scikit-learn, all those will be useful for the people who are in the data science.
Okay.
Okay, NumPy and Pandas will be helpful to clean the data and to prepare the data for specific operation.
Okay. Got it.
Got it?
Yes.
Okay.
I have one question. Do you
Yeah.
provide the field with practicing for us?
I didn't get your point.
So when I'm teaching the Power BI, do you provide the Power BI tool?
These all are freely available. So no, I'll go with the freely available things. So no,
Right.
first I'll tell you. Excel anyway you'll have in your mission.
Yeah.
Okay. Data warehousing. Okay. So these are the things which we are going to use. Excel anyway we'll have in all of our systems and this is the theoretical concepts and the remaining thing will be covered in the MySQL database. In Python, by with help of the Anaconda and Jupyter Notebook, we'll do the operations. Tableau will use public desktop. Power BI will use the open source version which is available. You don't need to purchase any products or you don't need to purchase any licenses.
Okay, thank you.
Sorry?
I said thank you.
Mm, I'm not able to. Can anyone understand? Can you please tell me that?
He said thank you.
Okay, right.
I'm sorry. Sorry about that.
Okay. And so these are things. For example, just I'll show the interface. So now how the SQL will be. So this is the MySQL and workbench environment. And if you see, this is the Python environment, Jupyter Notebook. This is the Tableau environment. This is the Tableau. Anyway, right, the Excel, right? Now just I want to ask you, and I want to go with a simple question. So now, then after that, I'll take some more questions from you. Mm, okay, right. You were able to see this particular plane?
Yes.
Yes.
Anyone know about it? Anyone know the story from the World War II?
No idea. I don't have.
In the wartime, American people, America used a lot of
18,
mathematicians.
1812 or 1812 or 1820.
World War II, when it is happened in 19th century. Okay, World War is happened in 19th century. I don't know exactly what are the years, but I'm sure it is happened in 19th century, not in 18th. I think World War One and Two also in the same.
But something happened in 18th century, right? Some war happened.
1857. 1857 in India, you're saying?
No, in America.
Uh,
Lincoln
may-
was the
killed a
president of the USA
president.
that time.
Oh no, I don't have any knowledge on American history, so I have no comment from my side. If
Sorry.
you have any valid and viable information, then only we'll talk. Otherwise, people will sue us.
You're right. Sorry.
Okay, see, so this is a story from the World War II. When American planes are going into the war zone and people are firing on it, and people are firing on it. Some of the planes are crashed, and uh, some of the planes are returning to the base. People are, I mean to say, like army people, higher authorities, call the mathematicians and all those peoples and physicians and all those people, and okay, please prepare a armor to these planes to safeguard and to return safely from the war zone. You understand my concept? Though that is the one of the plane which is returned to the base. You all are a mathematicians, or you all are a data analysts. So I am the army head or something else. So I asked you to please find out the areas where I need to arrange armor to this particular plane to save. What is your answer? What's your answer? Each and everyone at least understood my question.
Not exactly.
So no, in a war, definitely we'll use planes, right?
Yes.
Planes will go into the enemy's war zone. At
Okay.
that time, they'll shell with guns and bullets and all those things
Oh,
to
yeah.
crash that plane.
Mm.
Some planes are crashed and fall down in their region, and some planes are returned to the base after completion of their task, either loading or releasing the bombs on the enemy's war zone or something else, and they'll return to the base. Because of these bullet holes and because of this their shoot, some planes are crashing, right? To eradicate and to decrease that thing. So now I am asked you all guys, find, please find places which are armor should require to return our plane safely. I asked you. You need to suggest me
The wings,
where armors need to be arranged.
the wings and the tails.
Okay. Why?
And all.
Because of more bullet holes. That is the thing.
Because
So these are the planes which are returned to the base after this many bullet holes. Once again, I'm giving the hint. There are planes which are not returned. Now tell me where you will arrange the armor? Think a little deep.
In this plane where
Pilot to the
For the
pilot.
people and the pilots, we will.
Yeah,
Sorry?
so mostly they won't.
So
Mm.
remember once
Mostly for
again,
the pilots.
No, there won't be any pilot, right?
so no pilot will be there in the World War II time. There is no drones.
No.
in this plane where there is no red dots there.
Sorry?
In this plane where there is no shots there actually.
Yes, absolutely. Why? Because I'm saying one point clearly from the starting onwards. These are the planes which are returned from the war zone with these many bullets. If these many bullets in that particular position also, this plane is doesn't crash, then it safely came to the base. Where there are less bullet holes and where there are no bullet marks, there we need to arrange the armor to safeguard this plane. Why? Because the plane may be crashed because of bullets in that particular place, either at the fans or either at the cabin or either at the middle of the fuel is. So here or here or here. So no, we don't have a planes and we don't have an information at here. It means whenever if a bullet hits in this particular position, plane may be crashing. That is the most probability, right? Anyway, here they fired a number of bullets at here, but doesn't happen at here. You understand clearly, each and everyone?
No.
No?
Can you explain it again, please?
Yeah.
Uh,
Yes.
okay, 1 second. I want to say like who answered it initially?
Ganga.
Okay, Ganga, can you please explain how it is?
See, already in this plane they got this much shot and they're rescued from that place. That means that place is safe. If they get shot there, still it can fly. So those are all other areas. If it happens, means they will not come back. So that's why all those places where there is no shot, if the shot happened there, then the plane will not be back. So they should armor those places.
Yes, right. You cleared now?
That means they armed beforehand in those places. Already
Huh?
they armed those
No, no,
places.
no, 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 no. They didn't armed. Now we
Now they
identified these
had to?
places, right? Now they need to do. They need to design an armors for these places where there are no bullet shots.
Okay. Now I got
Okay,
it. Hmm.
understand? But initially, what you will get it. So now here more number of bullets, right? We need to give armor at here. Here more number of bullets, right? We need to give armor. If if we provide armor at each and every place, the performance and the efficiency, fuel efficiency are going to decrease, right? Of the
Mhm.
plane. It doesn't able to go to the larger heights and most number of hours. It will decrease. Based on all those things, we'll decide. Okay,
Okay.
clear?
Yes.
Yes.
So now he is the person who given that answer first. He's a mathematician, not an American. He's a mathematician who moved to US. Most important discovery that areas with few shots and more armor need more armor. Few shots or no shots. Okay, is it clear for each and everyone?
It's clear.
Okay, right. Anyone have any questions, or can we close the session and we'll? So no, you'll have two more sessions. I mean to say like uh, tomorrow and day after tomorrow and in between 1 day gap and one more session on Friday.
Okay.
Okay.
Total 3 sessions. After 3 sessions, you can decide. You can I'm going to say like you comfortable with these sessions or not, and we'll collect the feedback and we'll get back to you.
Sure.
Sure.
Sure. Anyone have any questions? You can ask me. I don't have any
When is the
problem.
next session?
So tomorrow itself. Why? Because yesterday class is cancelled, right? Because
Yes.
I'm so like I'm not able to woke up, so that's the reason yesterday session is class cancelled. So even my phone is also not helped me.